Hello and welcome to Code with Utpal. In this video, we are going to install Alfresco along with Alfresco Search Services on Ubuntu platform. So I'm going to follow few steps like install prerequisites and then going from there to I will take some config changes and then I will do install Postgres database. So it will be like step-by-step process of doing it from scratch. So if you are interested only one portion of the steps, or if you want to do something you have already completed or you are stuck somewhere, so you can follow that particular step. Let's begin. So I'm going to start from the scratch. So it is not going to be like very advanced, but you can skip the portion that you are not interested in. I have got Amazon T2 large machine. So I'm going to start from the scratch is like I have created two two things. One is like I have created one group called Alfresco, and I have created one user named Alfresco. So whenever I do something, I'll try to do it as Alfresco user, but some installations, some portions that I might need to do as root. So I will follow both of the options. Whichever Alfresco installation, like software installation, Alfresco users, for those things I might use Alfresco user, but generally for system installation like database installation or any required software installation, I might use root for that. So you can follow along or you can watch just to see how things go. So first thing I'm doing, which is very important thing, I need software like Java and all. So I'm doing that as root. Great. So Java installation done. I have installed OpenJDK 17.0.17. You can use anything that you have available with. So you don't have to follow exactly same, but yeah, 17 plus will be fine. Next step will be to install Tomcat. So for that, let us get a copy of Tomcat version 10.1.50. It's been downloaded. Now I will extract. So I'm renaming Apache Tomcat to only Tomcat. And then I need to do one thing to set this shared loader property, Catalina properties. So please note that we don't need Catalina properties or shared loader in order to run any other applications. But here we are trying to make it like we are trying to set shared loader path, like everything under Tomcat shared folders will be in class path. So that is what our intention is to set this. Otherwise, by default, there's nothing set. Next is we want to use Postgres database. So let us install Postgres. I want to install Postgres as maybe I want to use as root. So I exit from this and I say sudo do and then let's Postgres has been installed. Now we want to use some commands to create some roles like Alfresco user, Alfresco password, Alfresco database. So everything we want to run as Alfresco. So now verify whether everything is working as expected or not. This is optional. You don't need to follow this step. I just want to see everything, whatever I created, and it did what it's supposed to do. Now I want to install ActiveMQ. So for your information, ActiveMQ also one optional software here, because if you are not using event-based activities or event-based actions, you don't need ActiveMQ. But Alfresco uses ActiveMQ for its some system level invocation, some cron jobs, something. It always wants to use ActiveMQ, but it is not a mandatory software in order to run Alfresco. In order to use Alfresco. But if you want to take advantage of event-based, queue-based actions, yes, you need that. So ActiveMQ has been started. Now we want to download Alfresco 25.2 version. I'll put all these links, all these details, the installation guide on in the description section, so you can follow or copy paste all the links and commands. Okay, so we need Alfresco in order to use the unzip. We need unzip. So okay, so after unzipping, I got these folders like amps, bin, keystore, licenses, and all this. So I'm interested in mainly there are few commands available under bin, and amps folder has custom sorry out of the box as amps like Alfresco Share Services amps, and keystore is like keystore that is used for encryption, and web server has something that should go under the onto the Tomcat web server. So let us do one thing. I go and stop Tomcat for now. Tomcat has been stopped. Now I better go back to um, the Alfresco Content Services. So here I see. So I want to take these items to the respective folders. So where it is intended to be. So web server, whatever inside web server, ideally it should be. You should go to the web server we are running. So Tomcat is our web server here. So let me take required items to Tomcat. So copy web server, web apps, or whatever inside web apps I'm taking to Tomcat web apps. And then whatever available in shared, I take it to Tomcat shared. Tomcat. So there is no shared already. So I'm copying that. Another item I want to copy is maybe I should mention these also in the description box. I take web server library. So it has a PostgreSQL jar. So I need that jar file to connect to PostgreSQL. Tomcat library. Copy it. Yeah, looks like pretty much it. So now I need to go back to Tomcat maybe? Tomcat, I can do one here also. So first thing I need is to have Alfresco global properties file. So I need to go Tomcat shared classes. So under classes we have given one sample Alfresco global dot properties file. Alfresco global dot properties. So I will rename that Alfresco. I can do MB or I can keep that copy also. That's okay. But I have that copy already. So I can rename it. Okay. Now I modify this properties, Alfresco global properties file according to my system configuration. So here one few items that we will be modifying. They have just given a sample. So now I need to do set. So what is the dir root? So dir root is like where my Alfresco content will go. So I would say I want to do it opt under opt Alfresco web data. So this is my plan, and I have this in here. So yes, so I take this one. Okay, so this encryption information or keystore information, I'm trying to keep it like opt Alfresco how I did, but here I think I have created one more directory, ACS 25.2. So this should go like this, and then metadata location also ACS 25.2. Yeah. So this is it. I don't think we need. Okay, we need database information also. So database, I am using user as Alfresco, password Alfresco. So definitely this you should not use the default thing, but for demo purpose, I'm using the default username and password. Now I have to see the database connection URLs and all. So I'm using Postgres or uncommon Postgres information. Yeah, so looks like I'm done with the config changes. And if I start Tomcat, I hope it should boot up nicely, and then we can check the tell the log. So server is running. Now if I go to the browser and I'm trying to access share application. So you can test only Alfresco also. So if you are interested only in Alfresco, maybe you don't need to check share up and running. So you can see only Alfresco. Yes, so Alfresco is up and running. Now if I log into Alfresco Share site, so which is the user interface, I'm using default admin. So all these things should be modified. So you should not never use default admin credentials and all this. Yeah. So this is working. I'm on share UI. Now you can create a site. So I will make another video on your user interface, how to use it. So that will be another video. But now I'm giving you my site name, my engineering site or something, my company. Site. So you can decide whether it be public, everyone in your organization can see it, or you want to restrict it. So that is up to you. This is something we will discuss later. For now, we just want to see whether I'm able to upload, download, or basic features. I can see. So here one thing I have to do, I have not done that yet, which is like we need to use AMP share services AMP in order to communicate between share and Alfresco. I have not done that step. We have to do that. So for that, what I need, I have to use utilities given by the Alfresco out of the box distribution. I already have it, so I am going to use that Java, and then I use jar. I have jar available under ACS. Rain Alfresco MMT jar, and there's a install. What I am to install, I want to install and file to install it to Tomcat. So I'm alfresco.word file. So under inside alfresco.word. So this will go onto this particular AMP file will go onto alfresco.word. Okay. So this should have been done now. If I start Tomcat, I should be able to see the upload or download thing here. So that action was not there because the share services AMP was not installed. Yes, so this is working now. So I can see these actions buttons. So I can say I can create folder under my site. I will say my test folder or whatever folder name should be. I can upload files. Yes. So this is working for me. Now what is my plan? So now next plan is to install the Alfresco Search Services. So if you are happy with this flow, I mean you don't need search services, those are already installed, or you want to do it later, or you want to use something else for your search services, or you are not at all using search services, then you are done with Alfresco installation. But if you want to use Alfresco Search Services, which is like I'm using Solr here, Solr services, and Alfresco has another search services like Elasticsearch, which comes under Alfresco Enterprise Search. So I'm not going to use that because I don't have that. So that needs additional licenses. So I'm going to use Alfresco Search Services. I'm going to use one version. So when you use it, please verify the latest version that is available. Maybe this is something you may use, or so just make sure you have whatever link you are going to use, that particular file is available. At this moment, I'm getting 2.17. You may not get it when you are using it, or you may get it. So just verify what is available. Okay, so I got Alfresco Search Services downloaded, unzipped. Now this is another independent application. It has its own server, it has own applications. So I'm just going to run it and as additional service. So this has nothing to do with whatever inside the Tomcat. So it has its own server, its own jar files, libraries, everything. But I have to mention in Alfresco Global Services that what such services I'm going to use, because at this moment, if I go here and say, okay, I want to search for this document, say Alfresco cleanup. If I search it here, so ideally I don't get anything because the search services is not installed and not integrated. That is why what we are doing now. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do first thing I will do under Alfresco Search Services. I have to mention, I have to modify Solr.in.sh since I'm running on Ubuntu. So if you are running Windows, you have to do the .cmd file. So here mainly I have to update Solr-ops properties. I'm going to add these properties because I'm going to use the shared secret method. So there you can use HTTPS. So here I'm going to use secret. So this is kind of shared secret between two systems. Both the systems know a common password, or we call it secret. So this secret mechanism is like, so we have to pass the VM argument at the search services side. So search services side we configure that okay, we'll be using secret communication as secret communication, and then what will be the secret word, that is also secret. So you definitely have to change it to something that uh, not default. Another thing we have to do is we have to go to Alfresco Global, which is like Tomcat shared classes. Alfresco Global. So here we will say, okay, I want to use such index of system is Solr-6, and again we have to mention the communication mechanism, how we are going to communicate. So it will be secret and the secret word. So here now I have to start both sides. So here I am going to start search services. So search services I will use this command. Yes, so this search services should work. Yes. So here one thing we have to see that it needs one header value. So I'm using mod header here. So you have to give this secret path, otherwise this will not work. So this console will not work. So this is if you want to see this console, you have to pass this header value x alfresco search secret and whatever is your secret value. Right? Now I don't see the Alfresco indexes are updated. It is not updated because the Alfresco site we have to restart Tomcat also to have the connection between the two services. I have to restart it. So you can see here that Solr search system has been started. So ideally, we now we should be able to search, and we should be able to see. Yeah, so see the Alfresco now indexes are getting built. So now indexes are going to be built, and we should be able to search it also. If I search clean up thing, I should be able to see it. We got it. So we now we are able to search it. So if I go to my site, so I have few things to search for. So I can search test folder, I can search for, or if I search estimate, I should. Great. So things are working as expected. So I got Alfresco installed, I got Solr services installed, and also these both are now integrated. So one can listen to and one can get information from other, and then other Alfresco can search using Solr. That's it. So hope you like it. If you have any questions, feel free to put your questions in the comment box. If you like it, then if you find it useful, share with your friends who might be using it or who might find this useful. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your queries, comments. Keep posting your comments and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching.